My name is Zucker Chooch. It's Harold and Jameson live with episode 17 of The Donald Trump Show. Thank you for joining me on episode 17 of The Donald Trump Show. Tonight we talk about Facebook and how much it sucks, right? I mean, seriously. It's Harold and Jameson live with episode 7. Opportunity to do the right thing. But he keeps censoring the conservative point of view. Look, if you're going to censor everybody. Let's take a look at some of these clips and see what's going on out there.
You have previously given testimony to the Congress saying that there is not editorial manipulation that disadvantages conservatives.
So you're telling me that Mark Zuckerberg told Congress that he does not censor conservative content? That is laughable, really, right?
Just like in the case of Google, there have been whistleblowers from Facebook that not only have offered evidence indicating your testimony was not truthful, but there's even video that suggests that content moderators that you employ are out there disadvantaging conservative content.
You ever seen Mark Zuckerberg sweat before? Watch this.
I'm wondering if you are familiar with the experiences of Zach McElroy and Ryan Hartwig, two people who participated in Facebook content review.
Friend of the Real Talk Show, Ryan Hartwig. Look, if you want to hear the real scoop about Zucks, you should check out the 3 times that Ryan was on the Real Talk Show. Anyway, let's see what else is here.
And what is your response to the very damning video evidence and the testimony from them that the culture that you lead within Facebook is one that disadvantages conservatives and leads to content manipulation?
Now that is a question I would like the answer to.
I'm somewhat familiar with the concerns that they've raised. As I've said, we aim to be a platform for all ideas.
Is Zuckerberg out of his freaking mind? What is he talking about? The last thing that you are is a platform for all ideas.
We got into this because we want to give everyone a voice.
Everybody gets a voice. Unless you disagree with Mark Zuckerberg's political leanings, of course.
I certainly do not want our platforms to be run in a way that has any ideological bias.
An ideological bias? Are you serious? You know you Zuck, right? I mean, you 100% are biased against me. You're biased against anybody who loves America.
And I want people to be able to discuss a range of issues.
A range of issues that you choose, right, Zucks?
When people raise concerns like that, we do look into them to make sure that everyone in our operation is behaving and upholding the standards that we would like.
So basically you're saying that everything's going to plan.
What happens when the prostate enlarges and the urine channel gets tight? You have an enlarged prostate. Do this 5-second Japanese morning ritual to shrink it almost immediately.
I know that we have ongoing training in what we do.
I think what we're trying to tell you is that your training sucks.
I'm concerned that the content review does reflect the values of the company, but those values don't in fact give everyone a voice. They prejudice against certain content.
Matt Gaetz with the left hook.
It seems disingenuous for you to suggest that these videos come out that are very damning, that show the people that you trust with content moderation admitting on video that they disadvantage conservatives, that they label people who support the president as a way to push down their content and limit the reach of that content.
Just like the way you've been holding down the Real Talk Show. You don't like it when they push the Trumper. Look, you can't stop the Trump.
For you to then come to us many months later after that was all over the news and the internet and say, well, you know, you'll get back to us and you do a little training, it seems to suggest that you don't take these allegations and this evidence very seriously.
Is it me, or does Mark Zuckerberg look like an Antifa guy right now? Look at that look in his eyes. He doesn't like being told what to do.
Would you at least be willing to acknowledge, based on the irrefutable evidence before us that you don't seem to have investigated, that it is possible that at Facebook, your employees do have the power to disadvantage conservative viewpoints, and that they in fact have used that power in ways that we need to root out?
Oh my, Zuckerberg's got his hand in the cookie jar.
Congressman, my testimony in the past and today is about what our principles are as a company and what we try to do.
What you're trying to do is steal an election from Trump.
And when you fire people as a consequence of their politics...
Wait, what?
Do you think that that impacts the culture and perhaps empowers some of the content moderators to also treat people worse as a consequence of their politics?
I'm not aware of any case where we have fired someone on behalf of their politics, and I would say that would be an inappropriate thing for us to do.
Now, I have it on good authority that they got rid of Ryan for his political leanings as well, but let's listen in to what Matt Gaetz has to say here.
Why did you fire Palmer Luckey? Palmer Luckey's NDA with you, I only have 10 seconds, but Palmer Luckey's NDA with you doesn't allow him to talk to anyone except government officials. I'm a government official. I've seen the messages where you have specifically directed Mr. Luckey to make statements regarding his politics for the benefit of your companies.
I'm pretty sure that's a no-no, right?
So I think both in the case of these content moderators and in the case of the testimony you just gave regarding Mr. Luckey and firing people over their politics, there is serious question as to whether or not you're giving truthful testimony here or whether it's lying before Congress. I see my time's expired and I'll yield back.
Bravo! Mr. Gaetz, you have arrived. I can't believe what I just heard. You took Zucks down. Almost like you're a billionaire. Maybe one day you'll be a billionaire, at least 120 millionaire like Peloizen. I don't know. Anyway, look, let's see if there's anything else here.
We certainly try to do this in a way that is neutral to all viewpoints. We want to be a platform for all ideas.
Is that Mark Zuckerberg or Mark Zuckerbat? We're a platform for all, for people to have a voice, everyone but Trump.
I don't think you build a social product with the goal of giving people a voice if you don't believe that people being able to express a wide variety of things is ultimately valuable for the world. And we try to make sure that our policies and our operations ultimately reflect and carry that out.
Then how could you ever censor the Trump when you know the world values everything that I say?
In terms of the people setting the policies, I think it is valuable to have people with a diversity of viewpoints involved so we can make sure that we have the different viewpoints represented in the policy development process.
Guys, look, it's Diversity Mark.
And we also consult with a number of outside groups whenever we develop new policies to make sure that we're taking into account all perspectives.
Are you kidding me? That sounds like something that he just made up.
I mean, you said you reach out to outside groups. Can you think of one conservative outside group that you reach out to and use as a content moderator?
I have to say, this guy's fantastic. His line of questioning gets right to the heart of it.
Congressman,
Did you hear that? Yeah, you're caught out, Mark. I'll tell you, this should be the trial of Mark Zuckerberg.
Real quickly, can you briefly explain the approval process for third-party fact checkers and how many fact checkers does Facebook employ?
We work with about 70 fact-checking partners around the world, and the goal of the program is to limit the distribution of viral hoaxes, so things that are clearly false.
So you're not doctors, but you feel you could censor any doctor who talks about success that they're having on coronavirus. I think that's an overstep of your powers there, Zuckerdick.
But we don't ourselves want to be in the business of determining what is true and what is false. That feels like an inappropriate role for us to play.
Says the guy who's playing that role. Look, I have a feeling we're gonna have a part 2 of Facebook Zucks, so stay tuned. And I'll see you tomorrow on the next Donald Trump show. Have a great night.
Once you meet with a TurboTax...
It's officially what the frick is going on over here, Joanne? And it's Mark Pires, day 1490. 8 in a row. We're getting close, guys, and I don't know what the hell's on the screen, but we're going to get rid of it. What is that?
Windows of the passing cars driving next to me.
There we go. How's everybody doing? We got some weird lighting. Oh, I didn't put all the lights on, that's why.
Perfect ways to spend your days with me. Wow, there's something to live
You'd expect Joanne to do something.
for.
Never. Joanne's a Wheezy McGee. We're here, day 1498 in a row. Woo! Guys, there's a guitar over there. There's a friggin' Weezer. And Zabrowski's about to hit us with woohoo. I hope you're going to get into it. I got a new listing hitting tomorrow morning, actually in about 31 minutes. So I got it, 41 minutes. So I got to get it kind of rolled together, you know. Cindy the Psychic kicking it with me. Guys, when we're doing it, you got to use that, Cindy. First of all, I have many, many nicknames that you maybe will enjoy. I hope so. One of them Zucker Dick. One of them Zucker Chooch. Of course, 'cause he's a Zucker Chooch. He's been Zucker Chooching me for the last 4 years and 37 days. But we also have, you know who Nancy Pelosi is, right? No, I'm sorry. It's Nancy Peloison, because everything she touches turns to poison. So that's another one. Of course, when you get down to it, President G and the whole thing that's going on, you know, it's because he's a G-hole. You know, President G-hole. So remember, that's all these names start here. And then one of my favorites, he was in the public eye for a little while. He was the governor of the great state of New York. His name was Andrew Cuomo, but we call him Cuomover. Andrew Cuomover, he's doing it. You know, and his brother Chris Cuomover, he's got a better Cuomover. You know, a better job too. But like, you know, that's what we do here. We come up with nicknames, you know, like Shickety Schumer. You know, what were the other ones we have, Joanne? Joanne, wake up back there! We're doing a show here! So guys, I figured out that system that I was trying to do. Remember I told you, my camera shuts off every freaking 30 minutes. Not anymore. I figured out my camera has a system that you can use that turns it into a streaming device. Where's that freaking lighting? Something's wrong. Freaking lighting, Joanne! You know what? We'll work out the tone for tomorrow's show. But Cuomover's doing it, you know? So I'm thinking about playing you a few more Trumper shows, because that's going into our new movie coming out in about 2 weeks. It's called The Trump Files. But we do need a woohoo. That's what... Zabrowski, you ready for your woohoo? I mean, we're ready for it.
There's something to live for. There's something to die for. There's something to live for.
Matt Zabrowski, it's your turn to woohoo us. You guys ready? Woohoo! Right, Zabrowski, that was right on freaking cue. You know, sometimes Zabrowski doesn't do it. You know, sometimes I'll be like, Zabros, give us a freaking woohoo already, you know? And then finally he does it. But today, you were right on, man. I'll tell you, that was probably top 10. I'm going to give you a 9.1 for today's performance on that woohoo. You know, Zabrowski's a Grammy winner. He talks about it nonstop. I mean, right? As Coop was just saying the other day, she goes, what the freaking heck with Zabrowski always talking about the freaking Grammy? We get it, Zabrowski. You won a Grammy. Proud of you. What's that? 196. He just wants to know, how many songs have you written without a Grammy? 196. They listened, you know, they went right to the woohoo when the song came on. They were like, who sings this? Who gives a freaking crap? I heard there's a woohoo at the end. And then they rolled to the end and they got the woohoo and Zabrowski got the Grammy. They were like, oh yeah, I think there was a song we were supposed to listen to. That's the old stuff, you know? Anyway, guys, when you're here doing it, as long as I've been doing it, and Joanne's been wheezing since a child, you know, I think it was day one she started with the wheeze. That's probably why her father, George Soros, got rid of her. You know, a long story. We'll get into that another time. Anyway, guys, when you learn of your fate, I don't even know. I just want to tell you one thing. I'm pretty pumped about putting on this new listing tomorrow. I need to sell real estate because when I sell real estate, then I can. Trish Killian, thank you so much for the Cash App donacion. And S Coop, thank you so much for your Rumble donacion yesterday. Rumble, I went in there, I couldn't find it. So like, don't donate to Rumble right now until I can figure. I think it goes to my PayPal. I have to check. But I want to say thank you very, very much, both of you, and everybody else who donates their time to come and hang out with me here. You know, we're 2 days away from 1,500 in a row, and like I had to check. I was like, Siri, hey Siri, how many days has it been since December 31st, 2018? I have to do this sometimes. No answer this time. How many days? Chooch? You know, it's like when you're dealing with a Zucker Chooch deal. Hey, Siri. Huh? How many days has it been since December 31st, 2018? Hey, Siri, you chooch. Hey, Siri. You know, she's the worst. You suck, Siri. You remember when they were like, it's going to be the wave of the future. You could ask it things. You freaking can't even ask its name. Hey, Siri. How many days has it been since December 31st, 2018? I think she's challenged mentally. You're mentally challenged. It doesn't even freaking work. It's been 1498. Doing it, you know? I almost played you something. Man, it's like insane the amount of stuff we've created comedy-wise. How much music. And, you know, we get on these rolls, you know? Today I met a really great guy, Tommy Utah. He creates these lamps. He's an artist, you know, and all kinds of amazing artwork where they're starting to move. There's light and they move, and he did them for like a bunch of Marvel things. He donates them to like, you know, and sells them, then gives the money to St. Jude's. Really, really great guy. And I told him I want to do a story on an episode where we have some coffee and chat, because we were finding the same parallels. He's like, I don't do it for the money. I do it because it keeps me level. It keeps me happy. And I said, man, you know, most people ask me, why do you still go when no one freaking knows you like you're still there. You're creating all this stuff. No one even knows any of it. Why do you still go? Because it keeps me level. Because I'm passionate about it. It's what I'm happy to do is to come out here and put on a show for free every day for the rest of my life. I don't know how to make money at this. I keep creating stuff that doesn't seem to get anywhere. So I just keep doing it because I love showing up and being here with you guys. And that is what stems and is a piece of my happiness is, you know, on my family, I have to make a living. And then when I'm here with you guys, I'm able to let all of the stresses of life go. And that's what I hope you can do as well. Is to break away from it just for half hour, just for an hour. You know, let's do something unique. Let's take a moment and realize how powerful it is. Now, Mark Zuckerchooch, we've talked about him many times. I've done many pieces of content on him. He has literally kept people from my show every day for almost 1,500 days in a row. I looked last night, there were 5 views on my show. After 1,500 days, he won't let anybody see it. I got over 1,500 followers on Facebook from shorts and stuff like that. But they don't share it. You know, it's easy to say, oh, well, you have followers, you have subscribers, then people, you know about your, you know, when people subscribe to stuff, but then they forget and they don't know. And if it's never freaking put in front of them, they never go back and see again because there's so much in everybody's lives. Nobody has the time to go back and remember anything. We have something called RAS filters. And what it does is it filters out everything so you don't go insane. And you only see the things that are important to you in the moment. And, for example, you're going to go buy that new car oh, I'm going to go get the one that's the fuchsia gray. Let's get the fuchsia gray, like two-tone. When you drive, it turns one color, then it's all of a sudden it's fuchsia, you know? And then all of a sudden, like, you get the car and everyone's got it. You know, you're like, wait, I thought I was the only, honey, I thought I had the only freaking one. Everybody's got the fuchsia gray. Doing the deal one, you know? I'm going back to the dealership right now to see if I can get the other one that I think nobody has. Our RAS filters filter every single thing out, and so if you found the ultimate positivity platform and you don't remember and you don't go back to it, you may not remember my name. You may not remember what it was, and I saw this thing. I saw someone creating songs, someone in the moment, somebody trying to inspire me to do something great with my life. Where was that? Here. 1498 in a row. Joanne, can you freaking wake up? Yeah, I'm here. About to death. Can we tune it up, Joanne? No, we know you can't tune your wheeze to a different, key. It's just what it is. You couldn't get lessons on that? Like, by the way, you couldn't go and see like Pavarotti. Luciano. My father's George Soros. I wanted to see if you can help me with this. You can't do better, Freaking Pavarotti. Wow, this thing's, you know what it is? You got it going, Mank. You know what I mean? You're doing it, and you're not doing it all the time. You're like, okay, Mank. So we have nothing here. A very, very positive thing. This is why I was able to understand what, this new awesome guy I met today. He actually is also, and this is why we have a parallel too. I'm putting that freaking heater on. It's cold in here. So he's an electrician, and then he does this, on the side when he's at night. He just goes and works on things and spends hours creating things, and then he gives it away. And then, he sells some too. But like the idea is, he's trying to do something positive with his artwork, and that's where the parallel came in. sloppy. It's sloppy. It's sloppy, Mank. But you know what? Yeah. I gotta clean it up. Come on, I should have that tighter. Jumps just a touch. What the freaking heck? Oh, I know why. Chicken fried rice, yes, it's good if you get it at nice. Yeah, yeah, you put the soy sauce on it, yeah. Get the sauce out, yeah, you put it on the side. Spicy mayo, do you know it'll take you for a ride? Yeah. Yo, what the fuck you doing, Mike? Can we do this? What are we talking about? Oh, gosh almighty, Joanne, and then you're wheezing? You know. Let's see if we can do that. That'll work. Now we have to figure out what the freak that is. Okay, how about that? And then we're going to do... We really need this to work. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe it's because we're not doing the right thing. Joanne, get it going. Yes, you need to. Boop-a-da-da-da. trying different things. I guess my... Oh God, it's not it tonight. I guess we're not getting the beat seat tonight. Why the fucking heck not? I know why. I plugged it into a different, whatever. We're doing without the beat seat tonight, guys, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not working tonight. But where am I? What are you doing? Joanne. Sometimes when you have Joanne in the back and she's just laughing and wheezing at the same time, it's just crazy, Let's see, what do we got here? Joanne, can you just put me on the screen? I'd appreciate that. Wheezy McGee, you know more. Yeah, you got the Joanne in the background. Yeah, Wheezy McGee. That's how you lay down a freaking bass line.
Random frog got a question for me, got an answer you'll see when you get to the end of the puzzle. Yeah, you put the pieces together, yeah. You see, I got 3 kids, yeah. They're too young to know yet what I do, what I create, and I don't want them to come across it one day and say, geez, the dad did talk that way. I didn't know that. So I try, don't even try really. Yeah, I just create without thinking about anything too vulgar. No, I may create some sort of scenario with a word where you know what I'm talking about, but I'm not saying it myself. That's part of the comedy. That's part of the fun. Yeah, so run, run, run down the road. Yeah, you're gonna find your way if you keep it going. But the real simple answer is when you don't think about it, it ain't a thing, no. When you don't think about it, it ain't a thing. That ain't a thing. $1,490 days in a row, yeah, 8 days on top, yeah, we're almost there. 1,500, yeah, it's just a number, yeah, but I'm the one who kept it going, yeah, against the numbers, yeah. That ain't an easy thing to do, yeah. I hope I didn't make it look easy, 'cause it wouldn't. No, I got it done anyway. There were a few days I was pretty close. 12:52, 12:57. Yeah, I still got on the air, yeah. And we're still here kicking it. 1,490 days, 98 days in a row. Yeah. Now the thing is, that's what we're saying, so at least our brother Frog knows why I don't swear. And by the way, my kids I know, both 2 of my older kids, they already know all the words.
I've caught him saying freaking bad words a few times, and like I know what the deal is, okay? But I just, for some reason, I could drop an F-bomb, but I'll do it randomly. I'm not doing it specifically, but I don't need to make funny. You know what I mean? Some people need it. That's a crutch. Yeah, what that was there? That motherfucker! And then it's
That was funny because he said the F word.
It's can you be funny without the F word? That's what I want to see take place. It's a little off on the beat seat. It's cool, but I'm missing a touch there. Did I fix it? I don't think so. I did a double-decker style, and it's just too much beat seat. Not really, but guys, we can't get the freaking beat seat to work. I have my sticks, but. Skipping stones along the ocean as the waves pull them down, trying to find the perfect stone, that keep on going round and round the globe. Oh, close your eyes, yes. Open your mind to a world where love is the focus and sharing is most supreme. Oh, we can all dream
Why do we live in a timeline where everyone is hating? Yeah, I can't stop them no matter how much I'm trying to relate to them. Oh, no matter what the viewpoint I can appreciate. Oh, I'm always down for a debate, yeah, and we can walk away with a smile. I swear I've done it 9,000 times before, but you can't do it even once. What's that say? Yeah, you need to look in the mirror. You need to say, I got to start thinking. I got to start living in the moment and see if I can get someone to be my friend. 'Cause I don't think anyone wants to be anymore. Oh, it's a scary reality. Jaded by everything, alienating the world, yeah. Does that sound like something you can see yourself fitting into? Yeah, 'cause nothing makes sense anymore. If you can say it seems fine the way things are going, I got to question your mind. Yeah, but if you stop and think about it, it ain't a thing.
guitar not working, no, can't get it to play, so got to sing instead. Here we go. Gonna kick it with the you like we do every night. Yeah, coming up with lyrics in real time. Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow, 'cause we get one, and most people, and that ended their day. Can't think the same way. Yeah, they're terrified for the alarm to start the ringing as the rooster starts to crow. I don't really care, don't you know? I'm going at it for steam, you know. I ain't gonna stop until we get through it. Yeah, I'm going to take it to the... I have nothing. I really can't think of Joanne. Guitar. Cassidy. Guitar! You know? Kick the freaking guitar. Not really. Don't want to kick the guitar, Joanne. But maybe tomorrow we'll finish the song when I figure out why the hell my guitar is doing that. I'm touching all the wires. Joanne. You know what I mean? Joanne! Just want to test something. This is terrible. There you go, I swore. The car's crap right now. You know what I mean? We don't need it though, Joey. Cause we got a funk thing going down over here. Funky tuna getting down. Yeah, we got the groove. Yeah, you got to see what you're doing. Oh goodness, this is kind of cool right here. Stand still when you come walking in. I can't handle the way you feel inside. I want to explode. I want to say how I feel, but I'm not sure how you're feeling. Oh, this the craziest thing. Spend the night looking at the stars, yeah, wondering how far they really are. Can't figure what they're saying in the books could be true, cause it seems like it's so unlikely. Yeah, maybe it's a different thing than they've been telling us since the beginning. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep on searching. I won't take them by their word, yeah. Do your own research. Do your own research. Yeah. Take a book, crack it open, look a page after page, find the answer that you're looking for. And if you can open up the computer, take a peek, yeah. Everything's underneath your fingertips, yeah. All you got to do is think about it, and it comes up to the service. Page 1, page 2, yeah. Nobody ever goes beyond. Oh, they're gonna search something else, and most likely you're going to find the answers. Do your own research. You see, we live in a time mainstream's taking up your mind space, yeah. Wondering if you can replace the negativity with something beneficial. Show up here, you know we're doing it officially, yeah. You know, for 1,500 days in a couple, I hope you make it down with me. You're trying to find what's underneath the surface. I didn't think you had it in you, but you're showing us you got something. You got what it takes to take over.
takes to rise up to the top. Yeah. Oh, do your own research. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do your own, yeah. Do your own research. 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 Do your own research, yeah. Do your own research. 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 It fell apart at the end, but also I don't even know if I like the hook. I'm not sure if I like the hook. I think I just take the hook out. Hold on. Research. Do your own research. I'm keeping it that way because we're going to put a different hook in there. But not tonight, guys. I gotta get some work done. I got this listing tomorrow morning. Open house. Selling that freaking thing. Wish me luck. Tomorrow night we do it all over again. We're just 2 days. Oh my goodness. One day and then it's going to be officially 1,500 days in a row. So I got to get some face swapping going. You know what I mean? But I have an open house tomorrow. So sell it and then do a face swap. Right? So if you guys can do me a favor, send some love my way. Tomorrow, oh, look at this. This is why it's weird. I'm in front of the table. I didn't even realize that till now. Hold on, Nama. Let's get this while we're here on the air together. We'll set this up. It's like this. It's times like this that Joanne, you realize that Joanne's a Weezer, you know. That's why I probably have to do this a little. There we go. How's that? There we go, guys. Look, I'm behind the desk again. See, that's what we do here. Green screen in it. Anyway, guys, tomorrow,
Do it again. Let me say goodnight to you. If you're here, say goodnight to me. Remember, tomorrow, I'll see you. Isn't that freaking like Joanne's song? Oh, goodness, a fam and friends. We've got Barella in the house. I see Bradley Smith, my brother. Kill it and grill it. Leisure number 7, a-doing it. Maudib, I love it. Pamela Swan, S-Coop, some random frog. That's day 3 in a row, fam and friends. Woo! Tomorrow, that's right, we do it all over again. Until then, it's Mark Pires. And this is the longest running show. Tomorrow, $14.99. See you then. Love you. You got to go away. Yeah. You got to go away. Have a good night, fam.